Hello, guys. Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Into the Toybox. I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Um, I'm doing all right. And this is the part of the show where we bring out the co-host, Beta Ray Bob.
Hello. How's it
Hey,
going?
hey, I'm doing all right, man. How you doing this weekend?
Doing good. No robo babies.
No, Robo Babies. You are right. You're right. Yeah. Um, all right, so tonight, guys, we're going to talk about Star Trek: The Next Generation figures.
All
Um,
right, especially Deep Space Nine, right?
that's right. That's right. And one of the biggest Star Trek collectors out here, we're bringing on the show right now. So, welcome, Joel,
Hey.
Star Trek Station.
Hello. You must have me confused with my son. He
I
was
am
on
just
your show
kidding.
last time.
Yeah. Was he a big
Oh,
Star Trek fan?
Yeah. Yeah, he loves Star
Okay.
Trek.
Okay. Well, I'm actually just joking, viewers, chat. We're actually going to have talk about the vintage collection from Star Wars tonight. Some of our favorite releases of 2025 so far.
mhm.
Um, and so, I was looking at the list today of all the stuff that came out this year, and you might not think it's very much until you like just go down the list of what was all released. And I
Mhm.
know that there were a lot of re-releases as well, but you know, for a lot of people that say that Hasbro is not really, you know, doing what they should with the vintage collection, they are putting out a lot of figures throughout the year.
Yep.
Of course, it'll never be the days of we'll get 100 figures in a year or anything like that again.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but there has been some really good ones released this year, and we're going to talk about some of our favorite releases. And you guys can chime in the chat and see if you can let us know what some of your favorite releases were if you want to. I know not everybody is into Star Wars, but it's it's what a lot of people are kind of into, and especially mostly all of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Speaking of
cool.
the chat though and chiming in, do we want to say hi to them
Yeah, let's go ahead
before we
and do
get
that.
going?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
We got Bjorn here with us.
Bjorn,
Howdy. Smog. Sup?
Smog, hey buddy,
Ian, back with the
Ian,
Mudhorn Station name.
Ian,
Somebody named Starboy Stations here.
Starboy
Huh.
Station.
Anyway, well, thank you for tuning in, new viewer.
Yes,
Kidding, of
yes.
course. All right, we got Jambalong here with us. What's up?
Hey, good morning, sir.
How are things on the other side of the planet?
Yes, yes.
Let's see. We got there's let's see. I saw some more coming in here. Oh, yep, here we go. Your friend Fat Red Foo
Red, what's up?
and Nebula's Nexus. How you doing?
Hey, Nebula.
Michael Hefner's here with us. How you
Hey,
doing?
Michael.
Um, Although I'm not Bill, I'm Bob.
Yes, yes.
I do collect a lot of Eagle Force though, so I can see where some
Um,
confusion or typo might come up. Let's see. That gets us caught up.
how was the other stream today? I know Will had one on.
Yeah, it was good. We were just talking about just some recent pickups and stuff, and then catching up. Haven't seen him in a while since he's been busy with work stuff and family stuff. So,
Gotcha, I got you.
oh, yep, typo. Okay. But yeah, it was good. We were just, like I said, talking about some recent stuff. He found this cool, like, kind of tower play set at Walmart that was only like $10. It was like 3 or 4 levels. Had like different sides so you could spin it around, and
Oh yeah, it had
looks
different
like
colors or something on it.
yeah. So like one side was like the fire station, another side was like a hospital.
Okay.
I think the third side was like a police station or
Yeah.
whatnot. So it looked like it'd be a good base for like doing some like world building stuff. Like if you wanted a tower of some sort. Like I was thinking he had mentioned like putting in like sci-fi inserts instead of the regular stuff that it came with. And I was thinking, oh well maybe could do like some like make a Micronauts tower or whatnot. So
Nice. Okay.
that
Cool.
10 bucks. So
Yeah, I saw that in the chat, and I was like, that could be used for something. I'm not sure what. But yeah, definitely, it gets, especially for $10. I mean, come
oh
on.
yeah, you could put some like greebles on the walls.
Yeah, for
and paint
sure,
the
for
wall.
sure.
Yeah, even
do
as
whatever.
just a display, spray paint it and use it as a display.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for
Gigs.
sure.
And then we'll mention like maybe even putting it on like a lazy Susans. You could like spin it around and see
Yeah.
all like get to
Yeah.
the side you wanted.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, you could
hey,
almost
we just
you
had-
could almost do anything with it, So yeah. So anyway,
so to answer my question, I'm not sure who made it. It was called like the emergency play set or something. I'll have to get a link for it. I know Bjorn posted one up in our chat. I will see if I can get that to you. And we've also got Winzilla here with us. So,
hey, Josh, what's up, buddy? Hey, glad you could drop in. Let's see here.
yeah, Susan was just sitting around doing nothing.
Nice.
That's how she got the.
Yes. Oh, I see the Stone Mandalorian collectors here. Hey, man, thank you.
Did I miss him? Oh, there he is.
He has a YouTube video stream channel too, guys. If you ever want to check him out, does I would say mostly 6-inch stuff, so he does Black Series and stuff like that. So
I think some Jurassic stuff as well.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, just check him out. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Bob, I need you to run the show for 1 minute. I need to go get my phone right quick, but just hang out with the chat and just maybe kill about 2 minutes if you don't mind.
Not a problem. So, chat, this would be the time for you to like post in some of your favorite figures from this year from TVC. I know a lot of people use those figures in their world building and whatnot. And here we have from the Stone Mandalorian. Yeah, just a little bit of everything. I know I saw you did a tour of like a kind of like a dinosaur museum. I forget where it was, but they had some stuff going on there that looked pretty cool. Like a nice little place to visit. Here's that on the Walmart. Oh, that's that tower. Yeah, it's at Walmart. That tower we were talking about. While we're killing,
I think Ian put the name of it in the chat.
Yeah. Let's see.
Spark, create, imagine, emergency wooden play set, 18 pieces.
Yeah, there we go. See if I can pull up the link real quick. We'll just paste it in the chat. So I don't forget to do it later. Because I'm sometimes bad about that. Here we go. Here's the one you were sent.
Okay. What are we doing, Bob?
Well, I'm pasting the chat for that, or pasting into the chat the link for that tower.
I got you.
There we go.
Okay.
While we're killing a little time.
I got you. Yeah.
So don't forget after the show you do it.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, I buy. Oh, that's cool, man. I've still got the older TVC version of the X-Wing, and so I will probably get another one at some point. But anyway, I dabble a little bit with Black Series stuff, and so I'll occasionally get some figures here and there just as a random sort of purchase or something, just because I have a ton of Black Series figures because I sort of started back collecting figures and it was like 6-inch figures. And so I've got a few totes full of those figures that I sort of ventured away with or away from because of the, world building side of it. But anyway, let's see here. We got news.
I would say Timbo Toys has proved, and other people, well, Timbo and Ryan and other people have proved you can do world building in 112.
Yeah,
I mean, Star Wars Station.
Yeah, Star Wars
yeah.
Station. 112. Yeah, and so here's the thing: is like if you're really into Star Wars, it's like if you're wanting to get like all the figures at this point in time, you have to get both scales because that's really the only way you can do it. Really, I mean, unfortunately, right now. Hey, Rad, man.
Yeah,
hey,
looking at your Bad Batch.
Mm-hmm. All right. So news is we got some news. All right. News is I got a different kind of a toy this weekend, and
that one scale.
It was not the pleasant kind. So my daughter brought this home Friday, and it's one of those electronic babies that they have to take care of. Feed it, change it, get it to sleep and all that stuff. So we were dealing with this all weekend, and so that's why I kind of had to do Audible on the show tonight. We were going to talk about all the releases of the vintage collection figures and vehicles and stuff from 2025. But as I said, that was a lot of stuff, and I really didn't have time to like dig through photos and all that stuff. So we're going to basically do some of our favorites tonight and go through that. However, some real news is that this hey Tone, man, thanks for dropping in. This 2-pack is going to be a Walmart exclusive. I'm thinking.
I think that's what they said. Yeah.
Yeah, Robo Baby is here, man, and it goes back to school tomorrow, and I am glad of it because, Anyway, but yeah, so these two figures, you see, there's a force push hand, and so it looks like it's a all new clone airborne trooper. So on
that new barbell hip buck.
Yes. I think we're gonna get a lot of clones next year, is what I think.
Well, their theme is Battle of Geonosis, so
yeah. So I think it's a new head sculpt for Obi-Wan, I think they said. And so anyway, I'm just excited about the force push hand because now you can pretty much take that hand and you can put it on any other figure that will fit that peg, unfortunately. So it's like, it's not like they're all, parts friendly with all the other Star Wars figures, but at least if you need a force push hand, you could potentially take that one. Anyway,
well, it looks like he's got that new robe style that they started doing in the Acolyte that fits much better.
Yeah. I like those for sure. Hey, family.
No problem catching the replay.
So anyway, this was I guess shown. I guess that there was a convention. I guess was it Brazil this weekend or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So anyway, these are really the only TVC news that we had, I think, this week. But I wanted to throw that on there.
Yes. Good point.
Yeah. Eagle Force hands will pretty much fit in all the TVC figures. There may be some.
Need a little help.
Yeah, may need a little help with some of them, but some of them actually fit pretty snug. So just FYI. All right, so actually we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So, before we do though, I don't know if anybody caught this stream last week. I was not doing anything, and so I checked it out for I don't know. I watched it maybe like 30 or 40 minutes. If you guys really like the TVC, they had a lot of good information on
Hmm.
this stream. It was the Boss Bounty, and so it was a lot of really good information. It had a lot of it had the Hasbro team there, and it was some good stuff.
Yeah.
They are
My
talking
biggest.
about.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, so I was just gonna say they are talking about how the year 2027 is going
Hmm.
to be the big year for A New Hope and Star Wars because that's the 50th. Um, so anyway, they were talking about they're going to go crazy. How crazy? We don't know, but
Yeah.
it's at
But
least
they're
they
already
seem
working on it and
yeah.
have been working on it. So it's not something
So
they're just going to throw together.
that's right. Yeah. So I am kind of excited to know that um, if they're going to do stuff, man, when are you going to do it? If not on the 50th, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, if here's the time you push all the coins in the middle of the table and let's just
Yep.
go all in because we're not getting any younger, you know, and
Yeah.
so anyway, uh, but anyway, it
And
was a good stream. Um, I don't know if any of you guys caught it.
yeah, I don't recall hearing anything about the rest of the Bad Batch on the string,
It just
but
they gave one of those nods, like yes, we are working on those. It's
yeah,
one of those things where it's like they're not going. I
that
mean, they didn't tell us
yeah,
anything that they could really tell us. They were just vague about a lot of things. But I mean, it's good at least that somebody can get those guys on the show and at least
hmm
get a little bit of information. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
mean, pretty much the 2026 figures I think are already like they've already got those like in the pipe. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like
Yeah.
those are, I'm sure those are going to be 99% mostly ballagenosis. You know what I'm saying? It's
hmm
that's the theme. I mean,
well, no,
they went
yeah.
pretty hard with going back to Tatooine this year.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel they'll probably do the same thing with that.
At least with Battle of Geonosis should mean a lot of Jedi, and a lot of those Jedi were aliens, and alien heads and hands pop off the figures and can go on other figures. So
Yeah, I mean, okay, so here's what I'm thinking, and we could always save this for another discussion, but I think we will at least get one creature or maybe two creature, like 2 packs. Like
mm,
one will have Padme with her scratched back, and it'll probably be that tiger thing or whatever it was, and
yeah,
then I
Nexu.
think we could get all three of those aliens. You might get one with Anakin, and you might get one with Obi-Wan, but they would be kind of like the animal packs that we've gotten now with like Sabine and the Howler,
Yeah.
or
hmm
the Mando and the Blurg. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that potentially. But I don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But I mean, if you don't do those with that time, when are you going to do it? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because I was like, that's the perfect opportunity to do it. Um, anyway, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Um, but yeah, so all right, so we're going to get into some of our favorites, and Joel will get to go first. Um,
Sweet.
these are not in any particular order, I don't think.
Okay.
But I just asked them to sort of give me some of their favorites, of the year. But you wanna speak on some of these, Joel?
Uh, Balin Skull. His character was great. I really loved the kind of the mystical um, everything going on with his character. Love this guy from Rome. I don't know if you guys watch Rome. He was amazing in that. If you have a chance, go back and watch it. It's like 2 seasons on HBO.
Right.
Um, just great character, great fig. I'm very happy to have him.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's I did not watch that show, but I know who he was. I know I've seen. I'm aware of the show. I just never watched it, but I think it's a really good figure, and I've got a few of them because I've had some customs in mind.
Yeah,
This
same
guy,
here.
you know. So
You thinking like a Knight of Ren or something like that?
yeah. If you take the head off there, I mean, it is a pretty imposing body. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so you could put all kinds of robotic heads on there or alien heads or whatever. And yeah, I've got like some of these guys are going to be like I guess the Sith version of my uh, light bringers, that I've
Oh, all right.
customized the acolyte Jedi bodies out of, and so these guys are going to kind of be like their opposing, enemy or whatever, and so I've got, like I said, I've got customs coming with these, but it's kind of like it's when I get to it, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've got my
Next
story.
October.
Yeah. You'll probably see a few of those next October, but because you can make a crap load of customs with this body. But anyway, yeah, really good.
Has he been on sale at all?
Do what?
Has he been on sale at all? I just got the one, so.
So I bought one of them. I got one last week or whenever Black Friday was going on with Amazon, because I want to say he was down to like $9.99 or $7.99 or something like that, and I almost went all in and got like 4 or 5 of them, but I'm like, no, I was like, I've got to, I gotta remain vigilant and try to, just get one more here, and then I'll just keep adding to it. But anyway, but yeah, I've seen Amazon does weird sales at times. It's like they'll be like regular price for like a month and a half, and then all of a sudden it'll be like boom, 50% off, or like $4 off or something like that. And usually they have some kind of weird sale or something, and it's like you gotta wait and just go all in, just like they had at various times they've had OSHA for like $5 or $6 or something like that, and so I grabbed a few of these on the Black Friday sale because I want to say they were either $3.99 or $4.99 or something like that. And so, I mean,
that's like all these prices,
huh?
That's like all these prices,
right? And so I was like, you can't beat those prices,
And that's such a good buck for customizing.
Yes, it is a really good buck.
So much with it,
yeah, because it's like you can't even tell that it's a female body. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could use that for anything. But anyway, yeah, it's a really good buck. I have to agree with you. Yes, yeah. So the Jod was on sale as well. I mean, there was so many figures that was on sale. I just was like, I'm just going to kind of pick and choose a couple of them and get a few, and that's just going to be it because,
Jod is a big Ross one too. I probably found like 6 of them at Ross.
Yeah. So we have a Ross here, but it's kind of like, the people that say, man, Ross never has shit. Well, it's kind of like that. Every once in a while, I'll find like 2 vintage collection there, but lately I haven't found anything. So, I mean, I've seen Black Series stuff in there, but I don't really get that. And so, anyway, so this was a re-release this year that they released.
2025 release. This is my favorite Star Wars figure ever made. It's the best one. Nice. It has so much stuff. Axes. It's got the fur, removable helmet. It's a great sculpt on the head. It's just the best figure. And if you can get one, or if you can get 10, if you're Utah Dawn, you get 20. Just get it when you can. If you see some eggs, just get it. And
so here's the thing. Sorry, Joel. Sorry.
It's worth. I mean, it's worth full price.
Yes, it is. And it's worth the new full price that is like $25 because we talked about this before. The secondary market for this thing was damn near $30 to $50. You know what I'm saying?
It was up to $70 It was
Okay.
up to 70. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. And what's crazy is this thing was at Five Below at one point in time. They had a bucket of these things, before I even had knew what a Five Below was. They
Yep.
had like a big square of these things. They were selling there for $5. And it's like, can you believe that? It's like, man, I just think back to like, my God, I wish my state didn't even have a Five Below in those days. But I was like seeing people, they were just diving in there with Morgan guards, and I'm like, Jesus. I mean, like, how lucky can some people be, But anyway, I digress. Those are older times. But yeah, $25 for this guy. I mean, it seems like, hey, it's a lot, but honestly, when you can't get it for that price on eBay, it's a pretty good figure. Actually a really good figure. But so they kind of helped us out. I mean, I know the people didn't want to pay the price of $24 or whatever, but I mean, you can't get them cheaper anywhere else on this planet.
No.
So
24 is a steal. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And so okay.
So we ordered the cantina, and me and Brian split it up, and I got the Tonica sisters. I've been waiting since 77 for them.
Nice. So. Yes. So I was not really. I'm a big Star Wars fan, don't get me wrong, but it's like I'm not like I have to have every figure type of, and I know Joel's not either, but
I'm not.
This is one of those figures where if they'd have had him when he was younger, and he definitely would have had him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like to get the the complete, figures and stuff. And so I totally get it. And so it's like when we split it, I was like, I had no intention of getting those, and I was like, yep. You can definitely have those. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have them, but it's just, at some point they'll re-release them. I mean, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they will, but I don't know.
Maybe in 27.
Yeah, I mean, exactly in 27. I mean, that's why wouldn't they at that point in time? They'll put them on different cards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
2-pack or a 2-pack with a section of something. Yeah.
Yeah, or they could sell one with a weird alien in one pack, and then sell the other one in a weird alien in another pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm in.
But, anyway, there's just the other sister. And they're actually taller than the regular female figures, aren't they?
Yeah, especially the green one.
What I really like about it is they actually changed the size up for them a little bit.
I mean, they could have used the same body, same everything on both of them, and they didn't. It's like they're a little bit different size.
When
different hair.
When the guy, Mr. Stevie, talks about world building in 375 and stuff like that. This is what I think of when he's talking about that, because it's like these are two figures that were in the movie. You know what I'm saying? People have wanted them for years. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's very few figures that haven't at least been made in 5 POA or Power of the Force or something like that. These had never been made. And so the fact that they got them made, that's, it's like good news for, Star Wars fans.
Yeah. And so much lore behind, like, they weren't made because one of them died before they could sign their release. Like, just all kinds of, like, for 30, 40, almost 50 years of like rumors and speculation on these will never be made. These can't be made.
Yep.
And they finally did it. That's great.
I 100% agree. Oh yeah. So I concur. I 100% agree on this one.
Yeah. Probably the best figure of the year. Notwithstanding the re-release of the Gamorrean. Just a great sculpt, great everything about this one. Comes with a cup hand, right? He comes with 2 hands, I think.
Yep.
I opened mine quite a while ago, so now I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, he comes with actually 1 extra hand.
1 extra hand.
Yeah, because it's the one that will hold the blaster from the Power of the Force. figure
Oh
back.
yeah. Yeah,
But I mean, it
the
comes.
big gun.
Yeah, and so it comes with another little blaster, and then I think it comes with a walking staff. I think, um,
Yep.
and then that cup. And so
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, I know this is one of the deluxe figures, but I didn't really care. I was beating this drum for the past 2 or 3 years. I don't care if it's $20, $25, or $30. Just give me a Momon Nadon. You know what I'm saying? I want that
Yeah.
one. That's the main figure. When everybody was talking about the figure, their top 10 figures and stuff like that, I was just like, I don't care. Just give me Hammerhead. That's the only one I want. Just give me Hammerhead. And then they eventually released it in Black Series. I was like, okay, within a couple of years, we're eventually going to get a Momonadon in finished collection. And this is probably the definitive Momonadon, figure. I mean, I don't know if they could have made a better one than this right here.
There's no sense not to get a Doc Ondar like as soon as possible too.
That's true.
This.
That's true. Yeah. I agree. I mean, like I said, and so here's the deal. There was a Jedi, in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna butcher this name, but it's like Roran Cobb or something like that, I think. Was his name. And so I think that was one of the figures released from your 30th anniversary line there, Joel.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go check.
Yeah, so that one was a really good one. I had that one back in the day. I mean, this was all like, of course, after I had got rid of a lot of figures and stuff, but that was one of the figures that I'd had because he was a cool Arthurian Jedi, and so I am more than and I'm pretty sure it was during the Clone Wars is when that one was out. So yeah, I can't wait for that one to come out and the other figure as well. But yeah,
and it wouldn't be too hard to just do a little changing on that figure to make him that Jedi.
Oh yeah, they've already. I mean, they've already got the sculpt for the head and the hands and the feet, so it's like it's all gravy after that.
Man, they put a robe on them and you're done.
A different name, and I would buy him. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, this was a good release too. Sabine and the Howler.
The Howler.
Yeah, I think this will probably be the only Howler we ever get. I figure, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So at least they made it. I mean, they even made it with the sitting legs. So I mean,
the sitting legs. Yeah.
So I mean, it's been a good year for some of these mounts. Last year we got the Blurg, which to me was a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's one of the best mounts that they've released in a while, man. And so I know they're a little bit expensive, but I mean, you can catch a deal, every once in a while with them. But otherwise, how else you're going to get them? I mean, it's basically just a little mini vehicle,
And how many of us make like any creature, like put a saddle on it?
Right.
And make it into a mount. So it's like, hey, let's make one for us. There we go.
Yeah. Anyway, really good figures. And that was your list. I know I told you to send me less than 10 or whatever, but yeah, that was a good list, man. I know, like I said, I know everybody's favorites are subjective and all that stuff, but I mean, those were some good ones,
Yeah.
So and if anybody who's watched the show wants to know who this next set of figures are, if you don't know what who owns that blue background by now, I want you to get out of this chat, okay?
Yeah.
Because
thank you for telling us you don't watch the show without saying you don't watch the show.
Yeah, exactly. So Bob, how about you tell us about these some of your favorites here?
So this is the new Scout Trooper that they just released, and he was like one of the ones I really enjoyed. Well, I enjoyed him as a kid, but playing with my friends Scout Trooper as a kid because I didn't have Star Wars. But this one's got the new barbell hips.
Yes.
Got the bigger helmet. It also goes back far, so when you've got him sitting on the speeder bike, it looks like he's looking forward and like lean in and all that. This probably as close as we're ever going to get to like the definitive Scout Trooper. Like the only downside is he's got.
Go ahead, Bob. Sorry.
I was going to say the only downside is he's got the swivel at the end of his gauntlets or clubs.
Yeah. So
instead of at the wrist.
I do think, yeah, that was one of my favorites. It's definitely one of my
Yeah.
favorite figures from Return of the Jedi for sure.
Mhm.
I love that armor, the costume, whatever. I loved it. I
Definitely the
do
best
think,
Star Wars helmet. Best
yes,
Stormtrooper helmet. Sorry.
yeah, I will say
Yeah.
this: they definitely, since they've retooled the legs. I have a thing. I mean, man, let's just be honest. They could make the definitive scout trooper if they wanted to. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying? I mean, and they can. It just depends on when they will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they've definitely needed an upgrade for years.
Mhm.
He definitely needs the arms.
Especially those teeny tiny heads they used to have.
We
Oh,
appreciate the new legs, but we would appreciate a little bit more of the retooling, as far as the hands and stuff like that. If you could do that, man, I mean, there'd be a lot
yeah.
of happy
Yeah.
people out there, but we definitely appreciate this. I mean, I know it's not easy trying to, they have probably what 500 figures probably to work with, and each one of them probably needs to be retooled in some way. You know what I'm saying? Except for
Mhm.
Moblane Don, he does not. He is right
Yeah.
now. He is
Yeah.
at the apex of tooling. So anyway,
And
yeah, super
you're
good.
correct. The Stormtrooper does not have the
No, it
profile
does
guns
not.
yet.
And what's sad is we know we're going to get him, right? And it's probably going to be probably during the
Yeah.
50th push is probably
Yeah.
when we get that one. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That
And
wouldn't surprise me.
unfortunately, it's like we bought all these other ones, to get us to that one, and it's going to be like, hey guys, we're dropping the ultimate stormtrooper, and we'll be like, oh man, I have a million of these other ones, and then we'll buy more of those
Yeah,
guys.
but
This will be the best one.
Stormtroopers are one of those that, you can't go wrong with like
No, you
50 or
cannot.
Yeah.
And
100 of them. So,
here's the thing about stormtroopers is if you have all the old ones or whatever, you can still have them in the background. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're still
hmm
background troopers. They're fine. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And so, and even all the ones that are out right now, I mean, they're close to being ultimate. Like some of the ones they've released the past few
Yeah.
years, they're close to being ultimate. But if they had those new legs, they would be the ultimate. That's to me, that's the only thing they could do different is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, super good figure. This was a part of the 3-pack, right, Bob? That had
Yeah.
the
Yeah. This was the 3-pack one, but I'm almost positive it will be single carded at some
for
Is
point.
that
sure,
the
for sure will.
is that the Gamer Greats 3-pack, or is that a different 3-pack?
No, it's the
No, it's the Troopers of the Empire or something like that. It's the
Okay.
one with
All
like
right.
the Snow Trooper, Sand Trooper,
Oh, yeah,
and the
yeah.
Bike
Okay.
yeah.
Scout.
The snow trooper is a little bit different, and he's a captain or something like that, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the sand trooper, but yeah, we're going to get all those. I mean, just like this, they're going to shove that sand trooper on a single card and sell it, and then during the 2027, they'll probably put the updated one on that one too. So it's like, because you'll have to have that one potentially when they
Mhm.
give you the new do back, they're gonna, potentially give us, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Anyway,
Oh, here we go.
we want it all. We want it now. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, like you said before, we're not getting any younger.
that's right. Yeah, it's like start pumping these dudes out. We need them.
Yeah.
Need them now. Because my kids they don't like Star Wars figures, so it's like I don't know what I'm gonna do with them after I get rid of them.
Put
Anyway,
yourself a little pyramid in your backyard and get buried with them.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, just melt them all down, and when you burn me, you can just sprinkle me in with those or something. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. That's a plan.
All right.
So I'm pretty sure this character doesn't need any introduction. I think we've all seen the Clone Wars, and this has got Asajj's Clone Wars look just down.
Yes.
She does have reused legs under the soft goods, but again, under the soft goods, and
Right.
how often did we even see her
Right.
legs in the show?
That's
I
right.
don't recall,
Yeah.
but they've got the rest of it nailed. So and
Yeah.
double lightsabers clipped together, and
was this one a re-release?
no, this was an all new sculpt as far as I know, except for I say an all new sculpt, except from like the waist down.
Gotcha.
The arms and torso and head I'm
Okay.
pretty sure
I had one of the Clone Wars Asajj Adventures, but those are different. Those were different figures anyway, because
Mm.
Yeah.
they were like animated versions or whatever. Um, yeah. So anyway, that one's a good one. I have not got this one yet. I'm behind on some of them just because it's like, you know, you can't get everything, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yeah.
especially exactly when you want it. So, this is one of them I do want to get though. Like, I don't have this one either, and I really want to get that free pack. I just have not had a chance to get it yet because I've been buying other stuff. Like,
Mhm.
I'll show you. But anyway, but yeah, really good
Well,
figure.
and like I said, that Scout Trooper is going to come out on a single card
Yeah, for sure.
eventually anyway. So
I
it's
mean, don't get me wrong. I love this. I love this Asajj, but man, I
Mhm.
so can't wait till we. I mean, I don't. Even, I'm saying we. I can't wait till we get it. Who knows if we ever will? But it's like I can't wait to get the end of Clone Wars Asajj. You know,
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
then the Bad Batch Asajj. I mean, it's to me,
Hmm.
it's just like those are just money in the bank. You know, for me personally, I know a lot of people are like super into those, but
Yeah.
anyway. All right.
And then
Another
Agent Callus.
Agent Callus from Rebels.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Um,
had such a great story arc. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but really at this point, you probably should have seen Rebels, and any
yeah,
spoilers are kind of on you.
yeah,
Um, but this one, yeah, I swapped out the gun he came with for just like a regular Imperial blaster, and um, like most of my picks are like either characters I really liked or figures I really liked, or also like characters that would like fit in with my headcanon story. So
yes,
like
Yeah.
Agent Callus works great with that. It's like just the Imperial version of him. So
yes. Well, and not only that, but if you pop that head off, you have a super good buck that you could put
hmm
any kind of head on there and make a trooper out of. And
yeah.
that was one of my thoughts when I got a couple of these. I'm like, man, they would make a really good like, officer trooper guy that you could be like I said, you keep the head on, pop the head off, put a different head on there, and it's like you got a lot of possibilities. So anyway, yeah, but pretty good. Pretty good figure here. Yes, the old uh,
Armored Commando.
yeah,
Yeah. The Mando
deluxe.
Trooper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I couldn't like leave him off the top 10 list just because one, it's a new Imperial Trooper
yep,
style.
yep.
So now, given that these were a deluxe, I only got two instead of the usual like 4-man squad, but that's fine. Two just means they're like special operations,
That's
which
right.
fits
Yeah,
in with the character. So,
that's right. That's right.
and I
Yeah,
kind of, even though he has trouble like holding his rifle, I kind of prefer him with that than the shield and electro
yeah,
staff thing that he comes with. But
yeah.
A lot of
So
people are finding him on clearance, but I don't think I've ever even seen one on the pegs.
okay, so I'm
yeah,
glad you
same
said
here.
that because I have a Target in this town that normally has nothing. It's like usually it's probably the worst Target in like an hour away. It's like terrible. I saw where Yak Face or somebody had posted where it was on clearance, right? And I'm like, you know, I've got there was like a like 6 or 7 at its Target here, but they've been like regular price for like the time since they got put them on that peg, right? And so I'm like, will I ever find those at clearance there? And so a week ago, no, I think about maybe about 2 weeks ago, I went over there, and I'll be damned if they didn't have them on clearance. They were $12.99, and
Oh
I
man.
thought about grabbing every one of them, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just get a couple, and I'll come back maybe tomorrow or something, or next day and grab a couple more or something like that. Because at the
Mhm.
time it's like I really just didn't need to drop like 60 or 70 bucks on action figures, and I'm like, I'll come back. Well, I should have grabbed them all because the next day
We
I
know,
came
yeah,
back,
we know how the story ends.
they all were gone, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me! I was like, damn it! I'm like, well, I'm glad I at least grabbed two of them because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, at that price, I just should have got all of them, because it's like
Yeah.
that is less than 50% off, and I knew that was a possibility, but I was like, man, I just didn't have the money. I just didn't have the money to drop, at least $60 on figures, at the time.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
yeah, the budget only
I mean,
goes so far.
yeah, I mean, not only that, but it's like I think I'd probably spent some money on something else, and I didn't even go in there for these things. I just happened to see them, and I'm like, well, I'll snatch two of these right quick. But
Mhm.
yeah, super good figure. I like him, but they will release this one as a regular release, and they won't have the baton or the shield. They'll just have him in a new. Hell, they'll probably release him this year. You know what I'm saying? Or next year. Wait, next year when they do the
Yeah.
Mandalorian movie or something potentially. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe, yeah.
As a I don't know. I mean, as a they'll have a squad of these guys because why wouldn't they? They can bring them back, you know what I'm saying, and like
Mhm.
use them as bad guys in the movie or something just to sell more figures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll put them on a
Well,
different card and just sell them as a regular figure, and you won't get half the accessories. I mean, we know this is
yeah.
going to happen, right? I
Well,
mean,
and this one's got all the new articulation already, so it's
well,
like,
not only
you
that, but it's
know,
like now they have the updated price where it's like 19.99. So it's like it's just $5 away basically from the deluxe price. So it's like,
yeah.
they're just going to be making money off this thing. Anyway, all right, enough about that. Yes.
And
So
hey,
you
it's
guys are noticing a pattern. I'm seeing a
yeah,
pattern. There's a lot of Hammerhead fans out there. So
yeah.
go
And I
ahead.
got the Alien Cantina little 4-pack that they did with all the repaints of like trying to simulate the old Kenner ones. Because
Yes.
so like the brown one is in my uh, Crimson Dawn gang, and then the blue one hangs out with the Rebellion in my head canon. So,
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
but
That's all.
since they're the same figure, I just put them both into one
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and
one
also,
shot. Yeah.
so if anybody who doesn't know, um, the Moblon Adon on the right is pretty much the definitive vintage collection figure, right? So the one on the left is pretty much a representation of the Kenner figure from way back in the day.
Yeah.
And not that this is even anything, but it's like um, the eyes are looking to the left because that's how the eyes were painted on the Kenner figure. They're looking to the
Mhm.
left, right? And so, and also, um, they did a little bit more with that one. They just kind of you know um, just used the same head pretty much as the other one, but on the one on the right they actually did a little bit of color on that one to where the mouth is. There's like some reddish area like on the mouth, but on the one on the left they didn't really do anything with that one. So not that that's a complaint or anything. I mean,
No, he still looks fine. You
yeah,
know.
it looks great. I mean, I like him the fact he's in the blue, and you can take off, the legs and swap them. You can swap all the parts on there if you wanted
Hmm.
to. The little kerchief or the hood thing comes off both of them, and you can swap those and stuff, and to make them just look just a little bit different if you want to, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Cantina
Mm.
4-pack was him, Greedo, Walrus Man, and Snaggletooth. And
Yeah.
so it was currently a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. However, right now they're on Big Bad Toy Store. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
if you had some extra money and you want some aliens that look just a little bit different than some of the previous releases, there you go if you want to.
Yeah. And the Greedo is the same one from the Cantina HasLab.
Yes, it's just
So if you didn't get the
repainted.
HasLab
Yeah,
and just want another Rhodian,
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Right now, I mean, those are the only Rhodians you can get that are the new vintage collection figure, with the
Mhm.
update. And so, but we know that we'll get another one of those as well during the push of
Oh,
2027.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're just going to give all the figures a new card, and that's just, we'll see. All
There's
right,
a little more
so
to 2027 than just
yeah,
repacks, but
yeah, for sure. Okay, so I don't have this one yet, but I do plan on getting him.
Yeah, Moff Gideon, the armor.
Yes.
Now, since I've got the previous version of Moff Gideon,
Mhm.
this figure is in my collection. Not really Moff Gideon. He is another Mandalorian warrior.
Gotcha. Yep.
Because he looks awesome, with the black armor, the red trim.
Yes.
Looks fantastic.
Yep. I agree.
And fits right in, like with that that previous one they did like a year or two back, that had the horns on the helmet. This one's also got the horns on the helmet. So
Yes. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I do plan on getting that one too. I might get that one for Christmas because my wife's like, "Give me a list of figures you want for Christmas." I'll say, "I'll just send you pictures." You
Yeah.
know. So anyway,
like when we used to circle the pictures out of the JC Penney's or Sears
yeah,
catalog.
I'll just snapshot, pictures from whatever store, and she'll give her some choices,
Yeah.
I guess. So yeah, so if you didn't know, Bob got a Cantina as well.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the exclusive figures.
Yes, and this is, like, I know you guys love the Hammerhead, but this guy is probably my figure of the year.
Nice.
Alien, 4 arms, retro silver spacesuit. And since he's got 4 arms and 4 hands, I gave him a couple more blasters to
pew pews. Yeah.
So he's another member of my rebellion group, and when he shows up, he brings the firepower.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a really good one. Joel got this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to add him to the list. I forgot.
He got this one and the sisters, and I got the Greedo and the bartender. But the only reason, I know that, like I said, I have a feeling that they will eventually re-release these guys because they've got the bucks. So it's like, I just, I don't know. If not, I hate that I don't have him, but I feel like eventually they'll release one.
Yeah, this might be another one of those 27 releases.
Yes. If I have no doubt that all these figures are going to be re-released during that time. It's just, easy money. They've already got the tooling.
The molds there.
They just got to put it on an alternate card, So anyway,
and Crosshair.
Yes, Rad.
Finally, another member of the Bad Batch, but not just that. He's another one of those that had a really nice kind of story arc throughout the Bad Batch series.
Yes.
So big gun.
Yeah. So when did we get Hunter? Was it like 3 or 4 years ago?
I'm not sure. It was at least 3 years ago.
Within like 3 years.
Probably 3, yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say, because I've only been doing Instagram pics since 21. So so we've got 2 now. And so, for the longest time, people are like, we're never getting them. And then we got Hunter. And we're like, okay. And then it's been years. And it's like, we're never getting another one. And then now we got Crosshair. So it's like, we're definitely getting the rest. It's just, it may take 16 more years to complete the crew. But anyway.
I'm not sure I'll still be.
When is
the
20th anniversary for Bad Batch coming out? I don't know. So who knows? I think this is going to be one of those things where they slip one of these figures in, once every couple of years, and then they're going to hit us with the repaint from the season 2, outfits and as a big box set or some shit with the Marauder. I don't know. It's just anyway. Yeah, a good figure. I got one of these.
Black Series has already got. Yeah, I was gonna say Black Series has already got the whole team twice or 3 times over.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know, man.
Maybe the 2026 HasLab
could be.
It's going to be the Marauder.
Maybe.
Yeah, because if they do, because they need to do something that's not. It's going to be something that's not OT trilogy. Because the OT trilogy of the 2027 is definitely going to be A New Hope. I think it's going to be the Death Star, but
it has to be the Death Star.
that's just a guess. I don't know. I don't know what else they could do, but anyway.
The only concern about them doing the Death Star is if they do it, I hope they at least do it modular, like the cantina, so you
Yes,
can like.
that I think that is the way they're going to
Use it
have to
as-
do it. Yeah,
Otherwise, like even the old Kenner Death Star was a pretty big piece.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it's. I think. Well, like I said, anyway, we could talk about all that later. I mean, we got plenty of time to talk about that. This one was a Gaming Greats release. So that's a good, cool figure there. I definitely got her. And she was one of the first ones to have a force push hand, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she's got like a little energy thing you can attach
Yeah.
to her hand. But so in my head canon, she's another member of the rebellion. So I gave her a blaster, and she's got a little holster on her back for the knife. And
Nice.
I just love alien figures that look like they're dressed like just regular people.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
she fits that bill.
And to me, it's like they could do this with any figures, and I would pick it up. Right? Just make them alien enough, just enough. Paint their skin blue or yellow or something like that. I mean,
oh yeah,
put them in a comic book or an animated show or something just for a couple seconds. I mean, it would, just whatever.
or even if they just did like a random, like a 4-pack of random aliens in one of those 4-pack boxes,
Right.
Right.
Yeah, a really good one. And so this is the
IG-12.
Yes.
Yeah, and I liked this one a little better than the IG-11 because I got the little alien dude, not Grogu.
Yeah,
piloting
is
him around.
Anzalian? Is that what they're called?
Huh?
Yeah.
Anzalian?
Yeah,
Anzellan,
I
yeah.
think that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, the Anzellan is like part of the rebellion group, and he just
Yes.
pilots this around.
So I looked up and found this one on clearance for $10 at Walmart.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, about a month and a half ago. I didn't really play the long game. I really wasn't planning on it. I was going to get this guy eventually, but I just happened to see him on the clearance. I was like, I'll take that guy. It's like you can't beat half price figures. But I do have that one. Yeah, no squeezy, bad baby. Yeah, those are great. They could sell like a 4 or 5 pack of those, and people would buy them just because.
Oh yeah,
they're cool little aliens. Let's see here. Okay, well, I guess that's all for you, Bob.
all right.
So for me, these are some of my favorites. Basically, the Greedo driving is like, dude, get off my car, man. You're going to scratch it up. And everybody's like, oh, dude, get off there. But the thing's already scratched to shit. So it's like, it's not really going to, he's not going to scratch it with those big feet. But so anyway, the land speeder, I got that a month or two ago. And so that is one of my favorite releases of the year from the Vintage Collection. I haven't had a land speeder in a long time. I mean, a long time. And so getting this one was super fun. I mean, to me, I think it's probably the ultimate land speeder. It's painted up super great. It's got parts that move and stuff, and it's got the little floaty wheels like the old one did back in the day. It's like $60 or something like that, but I didn't care. I just wanted it. And so that's probably one of the best purchases I made this year was that land speeder. As far as vehicles go, I mean, it's just so good. Anyway, but so if you also look, I did get the 4-pack of aliens that Bob had that we were talking about. It's basically a repainted version of Zutton Snaggletooth. It's a repaint version of the TVC Momone Don, a repaint of Walrus Man in those garish orange and blue colors from back in the day. And then the Greedo from like the Kenner, version that you guys may have already seen me post several pictures of. The aliens I love the most in Star Wars. I mean, they're just great. And I would buy every figure they ever made of an alien just because I love to have aliens.
That'd be a very cost-effective way to collect Star Wars because unfortunately they don't do many aliens.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this is almost like an unheard of for them to have this many aliens that they put out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even though some of them are repaints and stuff, it's we were talking about. Remember, we were talking about 3 or 4 years ago. Man, I would love if they did like a 4-pack or something of aliens or something, and make them either Rhodians or something. And then they made this 4-pack, and it was great. So yeah,
When this
fantastic.
came up for sale, it was a no-brainer.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. It was fantastic.
Right.
The only thing is you got to buy 4 figures at one time, and it's a little bit pricier than just buying one. But it's like, at this
You
point
also
in
get
time,
that cardboard background.
yeah, I got it. I don't even think I even took it out of the box yet. I looked at the figures. If you're like a figure in card person that keeps them on card and stuff, those cards were like awesome,
Mhm.
and I just ripped right through them because it's like I want to get them out, but it's like it's just they were excellent looking cards and I loved them, but it's like, man, I want to get to the figure inside, you know what I'm saying? It's like I love the figures, but man, some of these cards they've been putting out, it's just been crazy good. And but anyway, it's just I can't collect multiples, but it's like if I had the rest of them all on card, I probably would have to buy doubles of these guys. But anyway,
I'm a loose collector.
so as Joel said, we did split a cantina, and I got this guy, and I actually opened him up today. He's been on the card since I can't even remember when we got this. August, maybe something like that. September. I can't remember when we got it, but
Yeah, I think it was summer, late summer.
I think it was August. Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't even opened the cantina up until like last week, and I was like, okay, I've got to start putting this thing out. The only thing, and it's not a nitpick or anything, but the only thing, yeah, I do have to save money for acid rain. The only thing I'd say is I wish this piece had a top on it, but I can make something work with this. But it's not really, like I said, it's not a complaint or anything. I just wish this had like a little plastic piece that would go on top of it. I'm sure people that print stuff have already done that. I know somebody already did one on Instagram where they had the whole thing covered and they had lights and sounds, hooked it. I'm not going to do that. I just want a piece that fits over this, so it'll have like a darker look, and I may add some light to it or something. But super good. You will start to see more pictures of this thing coming out in the next few months because I'm kind of really getting to scratch the itch of getting it out and taking pictures of it and stuff like that. So anyway, cool figure. Like I said, I'm glad I got him now, and Joel got the bar. I got the bar keep. So it's like I'm anxious to see pictures, Joel, at some point.
It's still in the box. I haven't put anything together yet.
Well, I can tell you, I don't know. Well, I know that you packed them both up, but there's a lot of pieces in those boxes. I mean, a lot.
Yeah. Me and Dan helped me, and we went through everything, and it took us like 3 hours.
Man,
Oh,
lots
yeah.
of parts. Yeah, I was
And
looking at stuff, last week, and I was like, Jesus, man, like, where does this go? And I was like, okay. And so, anyway, I'm glad I got it. Like I said, I really didn't have room to put the whole thing somewhere, and me and Joel splitting it was kind of the way for me. It was going to work out the best for me. I know you wanted the bar. That's a classic thing because you can always build your own cantina.
Yeah, or have it be a different cantina.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, but it's like it's a really good set here. And anyway, modular pieces and stuff was way to go with this. I did get this.
Oh yeah.
I guess about a month ago or whatever. I forgot that I pre-ordered it and I was going to cancel it. And then I was like, it just sort of depends on if I had the extra money for it. And then, it said, oh, by the way, we're shipping right now. And I'm like, oh my God. And so, anyway, this is the only TIE fighter I own right now. So it's like, it's almost like I'm like reliving my youth. I got me a land speeder now. I have a TIE fighter now, and it's Darth Vader's TIE fighter. So it's like, it's awesome.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next, right? Yeah. So it's kind of big. Like it's kind of a big piece. I know it's supposed to be bigger than a land speeder, but I mean it's a pretty big piece.
Yeah, it
Well,
sizable chunk there.
anyway, but yeah, so I like it. Just kind of to go over a couple things. I know we're over an hour now, but just sort of to show you what some of my feelings were as well on other figures. I definitely thought this one, like I said, we already talked about this one. The Balin is really good. Definitely this one, super good. Like I said, it helps when you get them on clearance, and I got a couple more. So that one's really good. And then it's not this version, but I did get the original Luke, but this came with the land speeder. And so for me, this is my only Farm Boy Luke besides for the release that came out in the first of the year. So I have 2 Luke Skywalkers now, and it's like, to me, I'm just basically sort of, sorry, I got one more. Sorry, reliving my youth. But this one came out this year too. And man, that's a really good snow trooper.
Yeah, if we were doing honorable mentions, that would have made my.
But yeah, so basically, you can't. I mean, Joel doesn't do it. Bob doesn't do it. Don't do it. It's like we don't buy every figure that comes out. You know what I'm saying? It's like we pretty much get figures that can fit into our world, pretty much. Because you can't buy everything. I mean, you could, but it's like, I got the E-wing, and I liked it. That was one of those things where I didn't have any vehicles, and now I have several vehicles, and so I'm gonna have to build me a starport soon. But anyway,
if anybody has an extra E-wing canopy, let me know. Okay. Maybe my dog may have eaten one right in front of me without me noticing.
That's not good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. We're at the end of the show. Joel, do you have anything going on or anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
I cleaned out the other side of this room. I bought 2 gallons of paint. I'm gonna hit this side hard and get the station back up and running. I've kind of needed a break. I did a lot, and then I just kind of needed a break, work on some other things. So I need to finish my alleyway, and then I'm gonna paint this room and get going. So
nice.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Bob?
Not that much. I know I've said it before, but I'm going to try to get back to
Rad. Thanks for
some
coming
videos. Yep. Working on some videos for the channel. Just a trip I took back in August. So we'll see if that happens over this before, I don't know, the end of the year. We'll see. But yeah, that's about it. Been getting some O-ring stuff in, and
a lot of O-ring stuff.
Well, it's been on sale, and some of it was pre-order. But
I'm not hating because we're all in the same club here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's been about it.
Hey, so we will at some point do a full 2020-25 breakdown of vintage collection figures. Nebula and Joel and Utah Don were on Toy Domination last week, and it was a good episode. So
fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. And also, Rad was in here earlier. World Makers Consortium's on Friday nights. Give them a watch. I think the South Shore Shootout is over now, so I think they'll go back to regular programming with guests on. So give them a watch.
I think this this week they had Marvin
Marvin.
Wynn from The
Yep.
Edge, who did that Blaine figure
Yep.
Kickstarter.
Yep. All right. Well,
And anybody that missed it earlier, Wilhelm did a show this earlier
right.
today, so missed
That's
it, go
right.
back and check it out. We just talked
Yep.
about some recent pickups and stuffs, and just kind of hung out.
That's right. That's right. Good show. Yeah, go back and check that out. And thanks for everybody who's watching this as a replay. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hope we
Don't forget to hit the like button.
killed some time
And
for you tonight.
and
And
while you're there, even subscribe.
yes, please. Yes, please. And thanks for everybody watching tonight. We appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us. And we'll I guess say goodbye and see you next week. So everybody have a good week.
Take it
And
easy, everybody.
Bye.
we'll see you